Forget about pretty pictures and pretty sketches. Do this technique instead. Treat your sketchbook and sketches like notes. Here are a few examples of my sketches and the way I approach making the project. So here you can see just random sketchbook with pen, or even some loose paper from printer, and then for example you can scan it or just send your photos from your phone to the Photoshop, and then you can make some background or work on top of your sketches. But for me, this technique is enough for some of my exploration and exploratory phase. So as you can see, I was exploring some Roman classical-ish architecture for a project, and here are some 3D I created based on my sketches. So as you can see, you can explore easily. Okay, here we are. So we can explore easily our photos of very quick sketches. As we can see here, some notes, and of course, there's always this kind of paralysis. There is always this kind of. Sorry, I had to change some stuff. So there's always this kind of paralysis when you have a really nice sketchbook and then you want to have it very pretty and nice. As you can sometimes, as we can see in the internet, that the people are making very pretty and very I don't know, so almost finished sketches. Of course there is a place for it, but for as for I was trying this method. I even sometimes watch some stuff, watch books, or I have screen with Pinterest, and I sometimes like to take my sketchbook, like here some random notebook. Oh, okay. So we can see here there are some scribbles. I'm using this kind of Pilot V5. So it's cool because you can buy cartridges, so you don't have to throw it away. So this is this method, and just open your Pinterest, and you can just very loosely, very almost crudely, but still you can note down your quick ideas. Even if you are, for example, watching a documentary. I was watching some documentary about the Roman architecture, and I was like just blasting all this quick scribbles on the paper, and I think they are really nice. At least I like them, and they are kind of notes because behind these notes I can remember. I don't know. It's like I can remember my ideas, and then while I was, then you can. I just painted over. It's a big word, painted over, but got the point. I just made this kind of gray and more light values, so I can see better and more clear. And then I started to build, for example, this kind of assets with 3D based on my some sketches. So it's you can see um, this kind of course the statues are from Sketchfab. So but the other stuff is modeled in 3D, not 3D code. It's in Blender. I was also learning some stuff, but it's not important for this presentation. For this presentation, I can show you how how you can process this sketch in Photoshop. So we have our page from Sketchbook. I have, for example, this kind of building. Very okay. So I'm copying it. Okay, so placing Control U. Even I can make it more saturation down, and it's like multiple layer underneath this layer. Okay, so sorry, something is ringing. Okay, so now I'm making background. I want it to maybe more like, and you can even make lasso selections because I don't want. I'm now recording, so I'm not playing with tablet. It's mouse, but it's for sake presentation. So okay, so here we have columns, and we can play now with the I don't know how it's called, volume or something like that. Some stuff is more in front, more in light or whatever. It's like height map, but in 2D. So here you can see I'm making this front of the building now. Okay, I'm just selecting this triangle roof. Maybe it's not so pronounced. Okay, so here we can see now more clearly. Of course, it's not it's not perfect drawing on or anything, but for purposes of exploration, your idea, it's great. Just wanted to understand because it's funny. I started to watch some architecture. I have some reference photos from windows. Even in front of my house. I mean, in front of my building, there is some kind of class. It's not Roman, of course, but in this kind of 19th century or early 20th century building with this kind of windows, and I started to look how these triangles, this order of composite architecture is done, and now and I was like scribbling, and of course this is some kind of Roman building, senate or something like that, but it's like more inspiration idea, and then you can make your 3D assets from it. So like here, you can make window, you can make this triangle, this column, this I don't know how it's called, portico, or no, not architrave. I think it's called this piece that the columns it's placed on the columns, and but yeah. So this is the way how we can explore this kind of very rough sketches and make something interesting. Of course, it's for our notes and making notes as in notebook, as in while exploring our process. So we can, for example, here put some stages. So let's agree on the fact that these are a great expressive drawings of some kind of statues. But for example, when you will be uh, modeling this stuff in Blender, for example, or in 3D Code, or you finding some stuff, you can just have it as a guideline, and it's a really nice way to just explore your ideas very quickly, and it's also very liberating from this kind of paralysis of perfection that we have all in while we are drawing on our sketchbooks. So this is these sketches are like done like this in Photoshop, and that just it was for me enough at this stage, because later on I'm just jump into the 3D, and I don't have to maybe if when I will be exploring some more details, maybe more maybe some more complicated subjects or interior design or stuff like that, I can maybe explore more sketches, so we can also use some contrasting whites to emphasize or exaggerate some areas. So yeah, so this is the process of this kind of note taking but while sketching. So this is like kind of way I think it can be helpful, and it's really cool. So yeah, so please tell me if it's cool, and do you use this kind of method. Okay, so have a great day, and bye.